Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that this evening Gagan surprised me a little bit. Not because he delivered his speech in a confident and charismatic manner, because I think that's something we've come to expect from Gagan. More because he gave an inspirational speech that actually inspired me somewhat. Now, Gagan, first of all, his objectives were to speak confidently without notes and so on, and he did all that in spades. There was not a hint of nerves. There were no notes. It was expertly delivered as if it was speech number 8, 9, or 10. Gagan's movement around the stage was masterful, a real lesson in how it should be done. Too often, movement is without purpose and distracting to people watching. Gagan's was anything but. He knocked on doors, he spoke to his audience, he moved around, he squeezed an refrigerator into a tight space. It was exactly what should be done. It wasn't a distraction, it was an enrichment. Now, by way of, perhaps you could call this a backhanded recommendation, Gagan excelled at engaging the front of the audience. He spoke right to them, he looked right in their eyes, and he was selling to them. The back of the audience, where I was sat, not quite so much. Voice could have been a bit louder, the eye contact could have been maintained, perhaps even once or twice moving up the middle of the stage. One other thing, less of a recommendation, perhaps a challenge, to add even more spice to what was a really compelling story throughout, a really excellently delivered and told and very personable story. Perhaps throw in a little bit of dialogue. Perhaps give voice to some of these characters. What did your mother actually say to you, and how did you respond? It's just something that can add a bit more spice and engage the audience a bit further. But to return to my initial point, frankly, I can find a lot of inspirational speeches insufferably smug and self-congratulatory. The message being, I've achieved all this, and only you must be able to as well, because I got here, everyone can do it. That was absolutely not what I heard from Gagan. Gagan's storytelling was restrained, very humble, and very compelling and more powerful as a result. If you remember, he said at one point, I guess my mum will be happy now. I think that kind of encapsulated what he was saying. And he also said, we all miss the shots we don't take, which I think is a really nice message. It's not, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. It's just reminding you that to succeed or to get where you want to go, you have to try. You have to take these little chances. So overall, I think Gagan has, technically, he's got it all. With a few tweaks, and he's certainly got the message as well, and he will become a really accomplished speaker. And that will be no surprise. Thank you.